without this tool, your voting procedure will not be complete. So keep this aside before you click the link, so that once you hit the link, you proceed and everything will be as easy as anything can be. Remember, in the United States of Biafra, we are set to simplify everything, to make it easy, in short, to make it more powerful, simple to apply, and easy to access. So stay tuned as we now. Procedure will not be complete. So keep this aside before you click the link, so that once you hit the link, you proceed and everything will be as easy as anything can be. Remember, in the United States of Biafra, we are set to simplify everything, to make it easy, in short, to make it more powerful, simple to apply, and easy to access. So stay tuned as we now. Let's jump into it and take the procedure. Continue with the step-by-step guide. If you click on the link, or anywhere you're clicking the link from, the link will bring you direct to this page. If you are not directly logged into your Gmail account based on the browser that the link take you to, or based on the browser or the platform that you click the link from, if your browser or your email is not being logged in by that browser, or in that browser, the link will bring you all the way to this page. So if you land in this page, you have to put in your email in order to continue. But if you don't land in this page, you are going to land in the next page, with which we are going to move to immediately. We sign into our Gmail. So if you are in this page, join me as we sign in our Gmail. But if you are not in this page, then wait for me until I sign in and get to that page. So let me quickly sign in my Gmail. Now, immediately you sign in your Gmail, it will take you directly to this page. Now, if your browser already has your Gmail, once you click the link from any source, it's going to take you direct to this page. But if your browser doesn't have your Gmail account, it is going to require you, or request that you log in your Gmail account. As you can see, I have logged in my Gmail account, and once you come here, as I advised you earlier, you have to read every information in order to know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. Let it not be that you just came in and threw a vote without knowing the reason why you are voting. There are a lot of information to guide you and to tell you why you need to vote. So the first thing you need to do is to see the wonderful design here, the United States of Biafra, and you see the instruction here. And should in case you log in with a wrong email you don't want to use, you can switch account here. If you click the switch account button, you are going to switch to another email, or it's going to require you to log in another email. So quickly, let's proceed from here. For the first thing for you to do is to tick that is the email you want to do. Recorded email, my email as the email to be included in my response. Yes, and I tick the box. So now you can see the information, state by state e-voting. So it's easy to do and there is no stress in it. Now you see the overview. Here is why you have to read. I've read all these things and I have a clue of it and what it stands for and why I have to vote. I know that it is my right to vote, and I am participating and eat rightly. No one is pushing me to do or eat or anything. So once you do that, the next thing you have to do is scroll down and keep reading until you come to where you have the next option for you to read. Now once you read all that, you come down, you say I have read, understand and agree. You tick it based on the fact that you have read. Now I confirm that I am 18 years of age or above, so you must be of 18 years of age or above. So you click on confirm and you see tick it. Now you have to select your continent. If you are from Africa, you select Africa, Asia, North America and the rest of it. So I'm in Africa. I'm currently in the zoo in my Biafra land, enjoying and seeing my wonderful future in the Biafra land. So I select Africa, and here I'm going to select homeland Biafra. I like this. When I get to this stage, it was so amazing. I was thinking I'm going to see Nigeria where I am living in Biafra. So I happily selected my Biafra homeland because this is where I am right now. So after this step, you have to you finish from this first stage of it, and the next stage now is to click on next, and it's going to quickly load your browser and take you to the next stage. Remember, don't forget to read information on each stage that you get. So this time around, it's your personal information that is required. Now you have to select your sex. If you're a male, you select male. If you're a female, you select female. If you of course you will not be above this two. So I am a male, and now I select male. So this is how you're going to do it, one after the other. Follow me as I talk and as I take you through this procedure so that it will be easy for you to understand everything. Now, do you have any disability? No, I am well created. God did not allow me to have any disability, and he will never allow me to have a disability until he requested that I come and join him in heaven. So I click no. I have no disability. So my first name here is Emmanuel, and my middle name is Asaga. So my middle name is Asaga. Wonderful. And after that, you need to put your surname, and my surname here is Sushi, and that's how easy it is. Now the next thing you need to select is your religion. You need to select your religion. So you click on the religion and you select I'm a Christian, and I'm happy for that. And after you select your religion, the next thing you need to select is your date of birth. Remember, in this first box here concerning the date of birth is the MM means the month with 02, and the DD means day, and that's second. In the year, you click on the year of birth, and I was born in 1999, so I'll scroll down to where I'm going to find 1999. So 1999, okay, here is it. Wonderful. So now after you select your year of birth, the next thing you have to select is contact information. Select your country code. Now we in the Biafra homeland, we are using the country code similar to the zoo Nigeria, which ours is more stronger, believe you me. Even though it be like that and it has no change, it will be more effective than the zoo Nigeria country code. So I'll happily select my homeland. If you're not in Biafra land homeland, you can select, you scroll down, you can see other country codes that you can select from. They are all across the globe. You don't have to be worried. If your own is not here, you can identify in the comment box, and I am going to look for a way and communicate with the media team and see how they can reach out to Prime Minister to identify that so that it will be filled immediately. So I happily select my Biafra homeland country code, and I'm going to input here my phone number. So you have to put your phone number here. Since you have selected your country code, if you put a wrong phone number that is not in that country, believe you me, it's going to reach. You see this red star here determine that it is required and it must match with your country code. So I'm going to put my phone number here. And that's it. Now I've put in my phone number, and the next thing that I am requested to upload is my image. Remember, from the beginning I tell you that you need two very important things for this voting. The first one is your passport size photograph, and the next one is your Gmail, which the Gmail is the first stage and the first requirement, very, very important. And the next thing, most important, another important thing is your passport. Now let me upload my passport quickly. So you just I click on add file. Now you have to understand that if you're using a smartphone, it's going to be in this way that I am doing it. But if you're using a laptop or a desktop computer or any tablet that the case may be, the interface may be different from what you're seeing here. So if this is what you're doing or this is what you're using, you can use it and it will open up in this same direction for you. So hopefully it has opened, and now I have to click on the browse because I'm using the phone. I've used Google to upload my pictures several times before, so I'm used to this. But if you're not used to this, what you just have to do, leave it at the upload tab. You see it's highlighted blue, and click on browse, because this is not a PC. You cannot drag a file and drop here, so you have to click on browse. And once you click on browse, it's going to take you to your home, your gallery. And what you have to do quickly is just to select. Is it okay? Here is a picture that I've chosen, and I've clicked on it, and in a short while it's going to be uploaded. Remember that the highest size of photo, the highest photo size that you can upload is just 2 megabytes, the highest. And you can see on the screen here we have JPEG and JPG, JPEG, BMP, TIFF, and the rest of that. Those are the image type that you can upload here, else it won't. After you've done this, you need to move to the next stage. Now the next stage, to do that, click on the next button. It's going to load up for you, and once you click on the next button, it's going to take you to this wonderful page here. Remember to read the information. Remember to read the information. Only Biafrans are eligible to participate in this democratic process. So if you're not a Biafran and you are not aware of this information, the only way that you can be aware of it is by reading. So if you get to this stage as a Biafran, tell the world that this is who I want to be, this is where I life of mine in the United States of Biafra. So I'm so happy to have this. I've always been hearing of Ogoja State in Nigeria then, but I was saying, so why these people could not allow the state to be on it? Maybe by now life would have been a happy citizen of the Biafra, United States of Biafra. I am happy to tap the yes button. As you can see, it is on yes. Yes, I am tired of Nigeria and I want to go. So after you click on your yes, if you want to say yes, as me, I am yes. So I move quickly to the next stage, which I'm going to click next. Now once I hit the next button, it's going to load to the next stage. Now what do you see? United States of Biafra. This is my wonderful nation. Now the next thing for you to do is to select your state or region or origin. Select your state or origin. So what you need to do, click on the drop down arrow, and now I am from Ogoja State of the United States of Biafra. Precisely, I am from Ogoja State. So yes, my states. If you're not from Ogoja State, where I come from, then you're gonna select, scroll down and select Aba and the rest of there, Ebube, Enugu, Ekpie, and the rest of them. Wonderful, my PM of make me to be so amazing when I think about the things, the foundation that has been laid on ground for me to enjoy the happy life of mine in the United States of Biafra. So I'm so happy to have this. I've always been hearing of Ogoja State in Nigeria then, but I was saying, so why these people could not allow the state to be on it? Maybe by now life could have been easy, but I later realized that God let that happen for a purpose, and now I am having my Ogoja State in the United United States of Biafra. That's amazing. So I click my Ogoja state where I am from and I hit the next button. So that's what you're going to do. After you hit the next button, the next thing for you to do, it's going to bring you to this wonderful stage. So the next thing now is for you to select or impute your village. So for me, I am from Itekpa. Here's my village in Ogoja state. Here's my village in Ogoja state, and my county is Abochichi. Here Itekpa is my village, and my county in the Ogoja state of the United States of Biafra is Itekpa. So now I'm moving to the next stage. So you follow me as I am doing it. This is a gradual step-by-step process on how to do this. Now after you impute your village, which is required, and I confirm that the above information is true, very, very true, because I'm so happy to do this with everything clear and clean without hiding anything. So this is, and I authorize the Biafra Republic government in exile to include my vote in this democratic process. Yes, I authorize my wonderful government led by the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa, mentor I don't know how to put it, but at least I've learned a lot from him, and he has impacted me a lot, mostly with his smart move. When he say he will do it, believe me, and no matter how long it can take, he must do it. So I am so proud of him. So I click the yes, I authorize the government to use my information in the voting. So I click the submit button. So you click the submit button after everything, and after that it's done, I just want to say a happy congratulations to you, the wonderful citizen of the United States of Biafra. You just participated in the ongoing Biafra self-referendum. I just want to say congratulations to you, because you have possessed your right. You have told the world that this is who I want to be, this is where I want to be, I want to rule myself, I want to be myself, I want to own myself, I want to do things by myself. I don't want to be under contraption, I don't want to be under suffering. I am tired of being in Nigeria and I want to go out. So this is how you do your voting. From the beginning, you see how we take it step by step. So congratulations for getting to the final stage, and I am happy to see you. If I am unable to meet up to Finland for the final declaration, I will be waiting for you in the United States of Biafra after the final declaration. Of course, I'm already in Biafra land, happy to see myself thinking and working and doing things like a Biafran. So if I cannot meet up to the convention because of financial challenge, I know I am going to meet you in the United States of Biafra homeland. See you. I want to say thank you very much to the cabinet member of the United States of Biafra, the government of Biafra in exile led by Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. I want to thank my Commander Rocks for doing the wonderful work on ground. I want to thank Commander Gento, the Black Marine, our wonderful Biafran navies. I want to thank our Biafra Liberation armies. I want to thank all the forces, Biafra resistance fighters, and everybody fighting for this great movement. Genuinely, I want to thank you. I want to say you gonna keep moving, and I want to use this opportunity to speak a darling to my people. Oshiyemne uniba shakare kono kwe kitan shiyem kufone uniba shakare eneba na chomchom ko tangabeke no chomchom oyiko nina oyiko ya tangha e tanghe ko deni abiye ka gudu onyu bangye wacha dabe de anyo neni Nigeria ma anyo neni Nigeria ota ko chiki Nigeria fedo ota ko churufon ota ko chugo nyangi kumbi wa bibi kunyangi dona eni papa ni chia woni fenwo inanga be manchao ko chingna ni yeng ni Nigeria kwati shiru chomchom shiru jugujugu ko oye tanghe kabri no ko tong yem ipiange ku Nigeria nge awonyi ri Nigeria ipiango ni ba survive ngare Nigeria yere future amino ngeni krikbeni ma shiem internet ma i future yire ipiange future yudi twa iki Biafra oyi ko ya tangha ye tanghe ko anu ngo nong kanganare e bia bibi boto mo cha ko nye bia ngo ba bia bibi re ofit po mi prime minister I hando ki X o ki Twitter o ya bi de ibesha esa de nang otomo yoro kwa ngo cha ko shi ko man contribute ki Biafra move ye kuchu ki to man kpere ye kuchi o man comment enieba na otomo ba chum yempo mi prime minister ma de samone kwa otomo ba na. This is my information to my wonderful people of the Ogoja state, precisely the county in Abochiche, formerly known as the Bekwara local government in the former Cross River state of Nigeria then, and now we are wonderfully available and in Ogoja state of the United States of Biafra. So this is my information and I am happy to say thank you for this. Please share, like and also subscribe to this channel because I will be standing gidigam to create more information, to create more content of this type in order to help push this liberation to the next step. See you there. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night to all Biafrans listening to us from all over the globe. Have you casted your vote? Have you put other people through? Have you educated others? Have you helped the people in the village? Have you helped the people at your workplaces? Have you helped the people in your school? Have you helped the people that need help in one way or another to know what Biafra freedom is all about? The referendum is here. It is a self-referendum. Biafra self-referendum. The system of one Nigeria is one that you cannot go and line up and put a polling box for everybody to come, walk through, and then go and cast their vote into a ballot box. That is not obtainable in one Nigeria. You know why it is not obtainable in one Nigeria? Because They hate us so much, and they have massacred us in thousands and in numbers on several times when we have tried. Several occasions when we have tried to protest and to hit the streets and to express our anger and displeasure over the tyrannic government of the zoo, what you see is that people are pillaged, people are massacred, they are shot to death, and you have to go on with body bags. There has been protests in Sokoto, Niger, Borno, Zamfara, Nasarawa, Abuja, Lagos, and many other places. Most especially in the northern and middle belt part of one Nigeria. Now, what have they been protesting? And what are they asking for? They're not even asking for freedom. What they are telling you is that the hardship is too much. That since the new government came to be, the rice price, the gari price, the onion price, the maggi price has skyrocketed. The price of fuel has skyrocketed. The price of gas has skyrocketed. The price of kerosene has skyrocketed. The price that you buy okra, the price you buy one egg, the price you buy a sachet of Indomie has increased. So these people under one Nigeria are protesting for there to be a low price in commodities, mainly those ones that you buy to eat. If garri and rice is so expensive that a bag will now cost 80,000 naira, how much more people that want to go and buy t-shirt? How much will a t-shirt cost? How much will a sandal cost? How much will a slippers cost? How much will barbing your hair cost now in the salon? How much will getting a tie to wear on your jacket, like the one you see my prime minister wear here? For you to now walk into a boutique or any shop and then ask to buy a tie to wear, the price will be so high now. All these people have been protesting, asking for a better life under the contraption. So, with them protesting, some of them have been shot to death, some of them have been arrested and locked up. Why? Because they exercise their civic right. So they have been disenfranchised, they have been dehumanized, their rights have been taken away from them. So I'm just connecting that for you to understand something. If the citizenry cannot protest and have a free flow of movement for the kidnap of their babies and women and children, for the insurrection that has taken place in all over the place by the Fulani terrorists, for the hike in prices of products, if the citizenry cannot have the right to protest and walk through the streets proudly without the government of the day using the Islamic terrorist army to massacre them, arrest them, and lock them up, how do you expect a people that want to build a nation to now go and line ballot boxes and say they are conducting referendum on the ground? That people should come and cast their referendum paper or card or voter's card inside a ballot box, the way one Nigeria used to do. Why am I delving into this topic? Because we have seen some nonsensices, we have seen some idiots, we have seen some ewu, we have seen some goods, from naturally made goods to activated and acquired good knowledge. All those people that have surrounded Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for years, they are all good. They are all zombies, people that have taken money for years. People that do not understand what freedom fighting is all about. They are using the picture of Sudan to showcase and show you how Sudan conducted their referendum with a ballot box, and they tell you that Sudan referendum was conducted by United Nations. That we don't have to say we are conducting referendum. Now, we have just played to you the first ever electronically voted and harnessed e-database system of electoral process of the Biafran people. This is one of a kind that has not happened in Africa before. We are building a nation and we are declaring the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, United States of Biafra, by November 29 going forward. And then we are already presenting a database system for you to be able to vote without going to line up in the polling unit so that somebody will not use AK-47 to shoot you, so that somebody will not use knife to pursue you, so that your enemy that was looking for your head for the past 3 years will not have an avenue to cut you to pieces at the polling unit, so that the politicians that have you as an opposition will not see you there available at the polling unit, use the opportunity to kill you, so that somebody that you have beef together or against will not use the opportunity of seeing you at the polling unit to kill you in the name of fraudulent elections. This is a emerging nation that is already having a database system, electoral database system that people can cast their vote at the comfort of their bed, at the comfort of their toilet, at the comfort of their kitchen, at the comfort of their workplaces. Even when you are on top of a mango tree, orange tree, pawpaw, coconut, even when you are harvesting cocoyam, even when you are harvesting cassava. See, even when you are going to go and steal somebody's pawpaw, or even when you're going to steal somebody's yam, you can still stay there and cast your vote with your phone electronically without anybody even hearing anything. When you click the buttons on the website, cast your vote, click all the buttons and fill in all the information that you need to fill. There is no sound that is making pick, 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 that somebody will hear you. So that's why I said, even when you are going to steal crayfish inside the rubber where your mother used to keep crayfish, you go and open, remove crayfish and chew. You will cast your vote there without even your mother hearing that you are inside that place, casting your vote and stealing crayfish. This is the easiest way for you to cast a vote. So first and foremost, we have a system that cannot work for you to go and line up in thousands and in numbers and in millions to say you want to cast a vote. That is why we decided to adopt electronically made e-voting system, first of a kind, which we have broken the camel's back in Africa. They have been telling you that in Africa there is no technology, that in Africa you cannot stand and develop anything and stand on your own. Ask us how we were able to have a database electoral system, which we now have to use without calling on anybody to help us to do anything. This is the criminality that the West have used to embezzle your brains for years. The Biafra has come to do what? To free you, to deliver you from the hegemonic tendencies, to deliver your brain from slavery. So, if Sudan were marching on the road to go and cast their vote inside the ballot box for United Nations, Nigeria does not create that enabling environment for us to do so, because they created a system that is so volatile and very difficult so that you will not be able to make your way out. Biafran people, through the Prime Minister and through the government in exile and de facto in the homeland, had to create a system also to be able to surpass the other system that has been made to be fraudulent against the people. So when you have a government that is destructive, you now have to create another government that will be able to destroy the destructive government that is existing, that has consumed lives of babies, children, women, and men on daily basis. So we have created one. So the system of one Nigeria does not allow you to go and stand in a row or in line or to assemble yourself to go and cast a vote with the voter's card in a ballot box. Because anytime that you go out to protest, they shoot you and they kill you. So we had to devise a means of doing what? Casting our vote. Another thing you need to understand is that the people that are purporting that, oh, Sudan, they did their vote, they did their referendum and they were marching. They said, now them open their mouths, said they did their referendum. They said their referendum. So there was enabling environment for them to conduct the referendum. So they put a ballot box and then they walk past to go and put it, to go and cast the vote. Now, since one Nigeria does not give you enabling environment, what we are doing is self-referendum. Self-referendum. There are differences between referendum and self-referendum. Our own is self-referendum. We design it, we do it, we present the result to you. If you don't agree with it, go and conduct a different one. Give us electronic portal. Let us still cast it on your own portal. And then let us see the result. Are you understanding the point now? So when you hear some useless people confusing their brains, using grammar, they say they went to school, but they were not schooled. They only went to school and called themselves educated fools, but they did not get schooled, but claim to be educated. That is why you're having all the problems in Africa today. That is why you're having all the problems in one Nigeria today. So what we are doing is conduct self-referendum, present it to the international community, all the information and details are there. All of you will be shocked when we will present the spreadsheet of the results of this self-referendum. You will see the time, the minute, the seconds, the date, the location, the day you casted your vote. You will see your email there indicated, and this is you that casted the vote. You see the name you imputed in the system. So that you will know and understand and be sure of what is data collection. It is not like one Nigeria that they had already imputed everything in the system, like 1 week or two before the election time. When the election results were presented, you now saw that the elections were casted like 2 weeks before the day that they actually said the election is ongoing, it has started. What we are telling you now is that when the spreadsheet of the election result is coming out, you are going to see the time, you see the minutes, you see the date, you see the day, you see the month, you see the week, you see your email, you see your name, you see every information that you imputed in the system, when and how you imputed it, to show that this is authentic result. You can use it to compare to the fraudulent one that all of you are hoping on. Biafra is presenting a digital system to you. The database system of the Biafran people, where all your data will be stored, is there, and it is going to be super lucrative. One Nigeria does not have a database system. Many African countries do not have a database system. That is why criminality and this jihad that is happening now has a free flow, because they don't have a database system that they can use to track the terrorists coming in from Sahel. All the ones that have been recruited and brought in. There is no database system that can help you to figure out where they came in, when they entered, the day they stepped in, the day they are going to step out, the date that they were registered into the system, who registered them, on whose signature, or on whose table. Because when you are working on a database system, if I am the security officer or the IT officer that is working, the time that your data are inputted into the system, it will be notified. It will be recorded that I was the IT man or the IT person on the system that time that registered your information on the system. The time, the minute, the seconds, and the hour, and the date. Everything are well stipulated there, and then you will see it. So there is no how somebody can falsify this thing in times and in days to come. My minister 247. There, I can see you there. Welcome to the studio. This one way you can't carry my supreme leader. Put the one run come out. No run come out. Welcome, welcome. Carry mic.
Sorry, I be want go settle myself small because
No worry,
thank
we're not going to take long. We're not going to take
thank
long
you, my
because the
honorable.
step by step video don't play for some
You
time.
dey
Then
hear
I
me,
don't
sir?
talk some more. I dey hear you, so we're not going to talk long. Carry on.
Honorable Minister for Info. I greet you. I greet everybody, all Biafrans from all over. Excuse me. I greet all of you in the name of Chukwokike. Thank you all for being part of this program this day, this time, this hour. You know, easy. We don't come this far. If you know waiting that happen now, you go just there clap, you go just there celebrate, you go just there happy because things don't turn around for our good. Never mind waiting anybody they tell you what anybody is writing, what anybody may be writing. Okay. Chukuma, I greet you. Yes, we are doing the needful. That is the question everybody should be asking now. You don't vote. Have you voted for your future generation to be free? I greet everyone. I greet our Honorable Prime Minister Maze Simon Ekpa Mma Ejiri Buago Ugidega Ekpoki Ọbata Obie nke mbụ n'ala Biafra niile. The only man that goes to the heart of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and get directions and instructions. I greet you. And I want us to also remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains our leader. You don't get no two ways about it. So it's out there and I need to go and settle myself. So we have come this far not to go back, and we are not going back. That is just the simple truth. We are not going back, no matter what thing happen, no matter what thing anybody want do, anybody want say, anybody may say, may do. So the best thing for we, me and you to do now is to carry on and move on. Why are we voting? If nobody knows why you are voting or why you should vote or why you're going to vote, ask me, I will explain to you. We are voting like you see, if you follow the last program I do today, you will see how an Igbo man, a Biafran born man, was deceived because he is so stupid and foolish. A Fulani man from north came to your father's house and they promised to pay you 30,000 naira a week for him to kidnap his own fellow Biafrans for the Fulani man, and he foolishly jumped into it. Today, he has been caught by the same Nigerian police, but the Nigerian police are not catching, are not going to look for, hunt, get, arrest any single Fulani man that is doing all this. But go join them. Try go join them. They go arrest you immediately. This is the people that are untouchable. That is why you must vote, so that you are voting yourself into an area, into environment, into a state that nobody will prove above the law. Everybody will be under the law. Nobody is untouchable. If you do anything contrary to the law will take its fate. That is why you are voting. You are voting because you cannot go to a wedding and somebody will come and kidnap all of you. about 65 women. The children are not included. We are talking of women that went to wedding. They went and they kidnapped all of them, including the babies and little babies that followed them, the little girls. And not that they just kidnapped them, they have threatened that they gave them some certain hour to pay 100 million. If that hour elapses, they are going to forcefully marry all the 65 women with the babies. You need to know more reason why you should vote. There are millions of reasons to vote. I don't know why anybody, but I am still waiting for somebody to give me one reason why he should not vote or will not vote, or give me a reason why I myself should not vote. I want to know, because me, I've never seen any reason. All I see is if I just dey sleep, I dey see reason. I open my eyes, reasons. Anywhere, if you want to think, you see reasons. This is, you are voting yourself into a land where somebody don't have to brainwash you for one thing or the other. Somebody don't have to brainwash you that there is something you do, you bring this one, you bring this one, they do money for you. No. Or you have to pray from morning to night before you get miracle money. No. The miracle money you need is your government. The miracle money you need is your vote. Who they do the miracle money for you? Have you asked yourself about this? They were never Christians. They were converted into Christianity. And today, they are the leaders of Christianity. So I am calling everybody, if you have never been interested, or you are still waiting to ask, or you are asking, you will still doubting, why should I vote? What is this vote for? Ask me, and I will give you reasons why you must vote. You need to vote, because we cannot afford to see our mothers, our sisters, our children, even your own wife being kidnapped by some set of people in the name that they own the land. Their papa owned the land. Have you imagined that those women that were kidnapped, they have some of them have children. Some of them even carry their children there. Imagine that you are their one husband. You are a husband of one of them, and your wife went to that wedding with your own children, maybe two of your daughters, and then they were taken away. How would you feel? You are voting because we don't even want to experience it. We don't even want to know what it looks like, what it feels like to be there. We don't want to be there. That is why we must vote. So that nobody go tell you, we give you so date to pack away from so area, or we are unleashing jihad on you. And your government will say, what do we do? That is the way it is. The way it is that you should be eliminated by some set of people, and nobody is saying anything about it. Carry flag. Look at the women that just want to say we are hungry. They were arrested. The student that say the school fees is too much, they shoot them, they tear gas them. The ones they get, they arrested. But Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram, after 2 weeks late to get their salary. You don't know, most of us don't know that they get the allowance of 30,000 naira minimum every month. So it was late for 2 weeks. They were protesting and police were surrounding them. Go and protest. Police go do their normal thing. Fella saying that they go leave sorrow, tears, and blood, their regular trademark. This is why we are voting to live in a land where nobody go tell you say you are an infidel. We are voting because we don't want to see anything like a situation where somebody will say, our father Uthman Danfodio has given us this land. It belonged to us. We want to live in a place, in an environment where your own value, my own value, will count. If you will see the way it is, if you have voted, you will know what it looks like to just sit down and vote without being humiliated, threatened, beaten. Nobody pursue you with stick. Nobody threatened you to say, this is who you must vote, this is what you must vote. Or even before the voting date will give you condition. If you know you are not coming to vote for so person, don't come out. And when you come out, you get killed. We just want to be free. That's why we are voting. We must not vote the same way other people vote. We are not Burundi. We are not Burkina Faso. We are not Ethiopia. We are not Mali. We are not Ghana. We are not America. We are Biafrans. Everybody go do wetin they want to do, the way they want to. You live your life the way you have to live your life. Anyhow you know it will be good for you, it will yield, do it that way. If you listen to our Prime Minister several times, he said, we are not going to follow other people's step. We are going to follow Biafran's step. And the Biafra is the one that will build, others will follow. Biafra will lead, others will follow. Mazi, I have to hang on here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mwachineke. You have done well. And even as your stomach was calling you inside, you overcome the stomach and then you stood by. Thank you so much. So, Biafra people, the message is passed. I have seen many people writing e-voting link, e-voting link. Please, when you are in a broadcast, try to read everything that is on the screen. Something is showing under the screen here now. If you check what is running under the screen, you can see visit Biafra self-referendum e-voting live since 1st February 2024. Visit www.biafrarepublic.gov.org to cast your vote. Click the vote button. So just visit this website, then you see the vote button. Click the vote button there. Just type this website that you see on the screen underneath, running through the screen underneath. Visit that web page link or that website link. Type it on your browser. When you click to that website, you will see a vote button. Click that vote button. Start up from there. So the voting system is very simple. Like my minister just said, we cannot go and start roaming the road or doing protests or going to line up in the streets because what Nigeria has not given you that enabling environment. So we don't see anything why people should be complaining when you are giving them an easiest means of casting their vote at their comfort zone. Just press the button. Click, 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 click. There you go. Before you know it, you finish it. And it is done. You get your receipt that you have casted your vote. So please, educate others and let the fire continue. Saturday is our regular mega fundraising of the Biafran government, where we raise funds and take care of the men and women in the bushes and on ground who have a lot to do for Biafra. They sacrifice so much to defend motherland. While you are in abroad, enjoying yourself while you're in Lagos and Abuja and other places. While you are in America, UK, fighting and contributing to the development and the increase and the GDP, the growth and the monetary value of America and Europe and UK and Asia and Australia and other places. There are men and women that have taken their time, decided to put their lives on the line to defend motherland. We have to supply them every weapon that they need to be able to destroy the terrorists coming in. We also have to take care of their health. We have to also take care of the people that they begat before they left those people to now come inside to defend motherland. You don't call people into school and then you abandon them in the school. You have to take care of their tuition fees. You have to take care of their feeding. You have to buy their textbooks. You have to pay for their handouts. If they want to submit assignments and text that the lecturers ask for money, you have to give them. These are all the logistics that needs to be carried out on day-to-day activities. When you sit back and then you see us post videos of the victory of the Biafran Liberation Army and the armed forces of Biafra, it is possible with so much funds available. When there is no funds available, we cannot achieve this. So what we are saying is that please and please bring your money, come and sow your tithe and offering to the Biafran government for us to be able to defend motherland so that you can have a place to go back to and have a place to call your own. Ilorin was taken over by the Fulani Islamic jihadist terrorists. If we now allow Biafra land to be conquered, you will remain a slave in the place that you are, and there will be no motherland for you to come back to come and claim. In our own time, it cannot happen. That is why we have a government, and that is why we have an army who are ready to destroy the terrorists and to kill everything that is coming to kill, rape, and massacre and slaughter our babies, women, men, and children on daily basis. So we call on all Biafrans to tune in, come with your tithe and offering, and if you are in Tanzania, I will have to confirm. And go to Voix. We have come to understand that the admins there are not viable. So we need to get other people there, reach out to us, let us know what is happening there so that we can have an admin in those places. I will confirm the names of the countries very well. I think it's either Tanzania and Ivory Coast, where they are hosting the AFCON football. And one thing you must understand that it is very, very pathetic and laughable that your women and children are being slaughtered on daily basis while you waste your time on AFCON football. You go to display and dance and shout one Nigeria, whereas babies are being kidnapped and butchered to pieces while you are busy shouting AFCON, AFCON, Nigeria win nonsense, Nigeria win nonsense. How many years have they not won nonsense? And what difference has it added to your life? The more they win, they are winning more terrorists to come to massacre you. It's like they win and then they win more terrorists to flood in. After all, your immigration system is the most porous immigration system that you have. And your boundaries where you have boundaries with other countries are the poorest of all. So every terrorist flows in and they bring them in, and they have documents even more than you as a bona fide person that is born of that contraption. You may not even have some documents, but the terrorists that are brought in from the Sahel and Mali and other places, they will prepare documents of identification for them, and then they will come in to carry your one country on the head. Tomorrow they become president. Tomorrow they become senators. Just like you have Tinubu, a Guinea Central extract is now the one leading you. That is how Jubril also came from Niger to come and be your president. And all of you will sit down and be shouting nonsense while your babies, women, and children are slaughtered by the same jihadists. Wake up if you're still shouting nonsense, Nigeria, because the more you shout, the more you sound like a baboon and a monkey. The more your idiosyncrasy displays, the more. Because as you finish shout, they have invaded your community and they cut off heads of babies, women, and children. But in Biafra land, we defend and destroy every terrorist that are coming. That is the mandate that Chukwuka has given us, and we will defend Biafra land above all odds with everything that we have. So we are calling on all of you, bring your tithe and offering, pay it to the website. Let the army of Biafra have every sophisticated weapons to be able to fight the terrorists and to expunge them. Biafra self-referendum e-voting is here. Go and cast your vote, educate others, and prepare yourself for the second phase. The first phase will last till May. We will enter the second phase, and the third phase will be completed when we assemble in the convention in Finland. So prepare yourself. The accreditation link for the convention of the declaration of the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, United States of Biafra, is coming. So prepare yourself and wait for the accreditation link so that you grab it first, make your payment. You can be doing the payment instrumentally ahead of time till the time that you finish. You will just be walking majestically into Finland. As a Biafran, wherever you are, do not worry. The government of Biafra will facilitate everything to make sure you come. Just prepare yourself with the document that you have where you are, and we want to see all Biafrans there. Thank you so much, my minister. Thank you so much. And to every Biafran, we look forward to seeing you. We applaud the existence of our Prime Minister, the Obatovie, the Ikpoki of our time, the Ichare Kondo of our time, the stone that the builders rejected that has become the chief cornerstone of Biafra. The Ekperimaristic Ekperima that has Ekperimarized all the criminals of one Nigeria. The man, they say, that short man, that boy, they say that small boy in Finland. The small boy in Finland have done what? Destroy their pause, which they suckle us all and destroy us on daily basis. Master Simon Ekpa, God bless you for making yourself a sacrifice to the Biafran people. Our supreme leader, we salute your courage and your tenacity and your consistency, concentration, determination on Biafra. May Chukwu give you the strength for you to stand till we restore Biafra. And we thank our eternal leader, Timothy Chukwu, who led the pace. And we thank our former president of Biafra, Philip Eviom. We also thank all the heroes and heroines that led the pace for us to understand what freedom is all about. They laid the pace for us to understand that we have to fight against the jihad so that our women and children and loved ones can be alive. That is why we are fighting, because it is the same thing that they fought in January 1566 coup. That same jihad is what is facing us here again now. If we don't fight bravery and then destroy the terrorists, our forefathers that fought before will be very, very ashamed of us. So, these youth of Biafra have taken their stand to make sure we destroy the terrorists of one Nigeria, because we are the only people that have their antidote. You can see how they are killing. They have turned the north, the middle belt, and now in Lagos to a bleeding field where they kill on daily basis and nothing happens. It is only in Biafra land that we have a higher momentum that is facing them and decimating them and destroying them. That is why we say, bring everything that you have, give us everything that you have, so that we can destroy the terrorists, so that our women and children can be safe. We thank you all. Remember to cast your vote. Remember to talk to your friends and families. Remember to educate them. Let them know what we are doing and why Biafra must be defended and restored. We look forward to seeing you. To the media team, Boza, 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 because you guys are the engine house of this liberation. You have made the government proud, and you have made me proud. You have made the Prime Minister proud. You have made Mazen Nandikano proud. You have made our eternal leader proud as well. You have made the Biafran people back home proud by keeping the media accord with the media awareness from morning till night. I applaud every media hands, both independent and those that are under and loyal to the government of Biafra. Continue doing your good work in whatever way that you know how to do. As far as you're preaching Biafra, preach to the positive and preach in alignment to the ethics of the government of Biafra, because there must be a captain on board and there must be ethics and standards. If we don't follow standards, we will not be working aright. So we don't need to do everything the same way that the one Nigerian IPOB have done for years, where everybody wants to be on their own, where everybody wants to do the way they like, then we expect to have a different result. That is why with this government under the leadership of the Prime Minister, there is a set out rule and there are standards and there are departments that are set out for the division of labor to be well harnessed. So I thank the media team, I thank the media hands, both those writing, both those posting, both those commenting, both those retweeting, both those sharing. Continue to do what you do best because it is helping the awareness to go very far. We have taken over the media and we have changed the narrative of what BBC and Premium Times of London had done long before now, most especially in 1966 to 1970. We have changed the narrative and we are so happy that the entire world, the media is at fault with Biafra now. So, thank you so much. Let the fire continue to burn because it is all about Biafra. There will Muchineke. Thank you, my minister 247, and thank you to all Biafrans. We toil for all of you. There will.